So basically this is a type of connecting with people who are already having an application installed and re-engaging with it. Okay, so this particular goal of app re-engagement is designed in such a way that if there is an application installation that is being done, so you have a campaign called app install campaign. Okay, if you have created a campaign with the goal of app installs and that is already being performed, and if you say people have installed the application but they are not actively using it, you can prefer to have app re-engagement campaign where people will receive a notification or something like that, which will make people, okay, to connect with the application again, open and explore. Okay, there are lots of mobile applications which are simply installed and kept silent on the phone. It was installed when we came to know about it, but we never use it. Okay, but now recently, okay, we can have this campaign that can make people, okay, to actively use this particular application. Okay, so once we change the objective, okay, it is app re-engagement. Okay, which app you want to increase your engagement with? Okay, choose one. Okay, I've already chosen this one. There's an option code to create a new. Okay, you click on the create new option. You want to add an Android application or you want to add an iPad application or an iPhone application. You have to select the respective one and click on Android. Okay, and what you need to do is, okay, you have to enter the Google Play URL or ID of your app. Okay, every ID will have one. Okay, so you have to go to the play.google.com, or you can go and search something like, let me say, there is an application, right, also, which is recently doing good. Okay, Play Store. Okay, when I hit this, I'll be getting this link. Okay, so this is the link for Roposo, Android apps by Roposo on Google Pay. Okay, so I copy this link address and I go here and I paste it in the add a new option. Click on and paste it here. Okay, so it will check and take. I can paste the URL or I can paste the ID. Each and every application will have an ID here. Okay, that ID can be added and click on save. So automatically along with the existing application base, okay, why can be created? I think I'm giving the wrong details. Store app details. Okay, let me try to check the app ID. Okay, let me click open this. Okay, so this is the languages Android. Why it is not adding it? Is there any app ID here that we can add? Okay, let me try with this one. Okay, so I just removed the other options. Okay, so I have added this Roposo. Earlier I added WhatsApp Messenger, WhatsApp for Business. So remember, you need to own the application if you want to promote your own, or the people have to give you the permission. You can also add a new app to promote. Okay, so once you go to this option, okay, I've already created WhatsApp only. Okay, but we not launch it. So we go with WhatsApp Business. So I want to increase the re-engagement with WhatsApp Business application. Okay, the conversion tracking is not set up for this app. Without, you won't be able to see the return on investment metrics or track the custom events. Okay, set up conversion tracking. Okay, so we will see about setting up the conversion tracking a little later. Okay, but before that, we have to understand few technical terms inside. Okay, ROI, which means return on investment. Okay, basically a calculation that involves the amount of money invested and the revenue generated, and the difference between these two, and the return on investment is a calculation. Okay, so if you don't track what things are happening, you will not be able to see your return on investment metrics. Okay, and custom events. Okay, tracking the custom events. Okay, custom means like customized activity. Event is something that people come and do on your website. For example, clicking on a link is an event. Okay, adding a button is an event. Okay, now in order to track all the activities that people does on your website, okay, you have to set up a conversion tracking. Okay, that is one. Okay, now let me go on with this one. Okay, let us see about setting up a conversion tracking. Okay, in the separate video or the session. Okay, now so name your campaign. Okay, so this is going to be an app reinstall. Okay, or re-engagement. Okay, So let me say WhatsApp re-engagement. Okay. Okay. So I'm just typing it re-engagement. Okay. So the source of funding is credit card. I already have the information updated, so it is using it. The daily budget, go with your preferred budget. Let me say with the $20. Okay, and the total budget. Okay, you can define a daily budget for sure, but let me see, you can also define a total budget. For example, some $200 as a total budget. Okay, if you have defined a total budget and if you have not defined a end date for this, there is no use of defining a total budget, because a total budget works for the whole length of the campaign. If you don't define a end date, then it cannot identify the whole length of the campaign. Okay, so the daily budget. Okay, if you want to use a total budget, define a end date. For example, it automatically took 1 month approximately, I think. Okay, so 2021 is from today and it will run till 10 to 2021. Okay, now if you have defined the end date, you must enter the total budget. Okay, if you have not defined the end date, okay, total budget is an optional thing. Okay, now let us remove this one option, and the pacing is standard. Okay, the standard is like even procedure for the whole day. Okay, the budget whichever you have defined per day, the $20 budget that you have defined will be used to distribute evenly across the whole day by using a standard pacing. Okay, in Google we call it as a delivery. Okay, Google used to suggest this standard delivery and accelerated delivery, but now Google is not offering the accelerated technique. Okay, it's stopped. Now it is standard here with Twitter and accelerated. Okay, if you want, you can choose any of your choice and simply click on next button. Okay, so it says error to select the category. Let us see what happens. Okay, so let me say WhatsApp re-engagement. Okay, so add group level, we are not customizing it. Okay, measurement option. Okay, remember this campaign involves information related to audience measurement tab. Okay, the measurement option available in this particular section, okay, for this app re-engagement campaign, we are actually using it within another application, so we need to integrate the measurement tag. Okay, we will be discussing about creating the measurement or tracking code implemented inside your mobile application or a website with a separate video. Okay, the next content we are going to discuss about is the demographics. Demographics is basically your age, gender, okay, and location details, what kind of language you speak, and all the stuff gets included under the demographic section. Okay, so you can be very specific about selecting a women, or you can be very specific about selecting a men content. Okay, people of all ages. Okay, so it is preferred to have all the gender selected. Until otherwise you don't promote a gender based biased product. Okay, it is a brilliant idea to promote only the products related to, okay, specific gender if you are going for a very specific gender selection. Okay, so you can use any gender and also move on with any age range or very specific to the particular age range. It may be from 18 to 24 if you want to target young people. If you want to target people who are a bit matured, you can go with 21 to approximately around 34 approximately. Okay, so this is your choice. Else you can go with all age range people. Okay, and you can target your advertisement for those people who are in a particular location. Okay, with a specific state or country, and major cities at times we may try to get. Okay, let me try to search like hmm, okay, so Chennai is basically the major city. We will be having an option called it's a metro city Chennai. Okay, so we can give it a try with any other city like, okay, Madurai. Okay, yes, obviously we have Madurai also here. Let me try Theni, and oh, it goes with, okay, so Theni Allinagaram. So there's a possibility of selecting, but we can give it a try. Okay, if we can select, yes, we can proceed if it is available. Okay, so we can go out and select. There is an option. You can select your language next. Okay, so once you do this, your demographics are completed. Okay, and there are optional things also. You can make it very specific about devices. Okay, see the iOS and the desktop. Okay, so these two are disabled because we have selected to promote a Android application. So iOS is by default, disabled, and Android and other mobile. Okay, any other mobiles is what is being used so that people can search and use this application. They can also increase the re-engagement with this one. Okay, to make it very specific, okay, you can restrict with the very specific device model or the person who is offering a telephone service, the carrier or the network operator. Okay, you can fix it. For example, carrier, we have Geo in India, correct? So we can give it a try. Okay, we have Geo. Okay, you want to target people specifically, those people who uses Geo. Yes, you can give it a try. Okay, so there are several combinations, but for your business you need to make sure which one will work for you and define your audiences in such a manner. Okay, custom audiences. So this is the next section we have, basically where you add your audiences, customized audiences that you own into this particular database. Okay, so adding the custom audiences is a great choice to market or target those people, okay, who have already interacted with your businesses or like who are connected with your businesses in one way or the other. Okay, this is one option, including the custom audiences. Okay, and you can target people based on the keywords related to your content, where these keywords will be a relevant option. Okay, you can also select the recommendations that is being given here to proceed further. Okay, so with the other advertisement campaigns, these process are executed the right way on how to use this recommendation and all the stuff. Okay, for information, because I'm promoting an mobile application, okay, what I can give it a try is like I can type WhatsApp. So people who are interested in WhatsApp, and I select and I click on recommendation, and I end up seeing lots of tags and the keywords related to WhatsApp, so that I can target several people like technology, WhatsApp, smartphones, something like that. So whichever is like related to my content, so I can target, so that my audience size gets spread across the area. Okay, so I can also target based on the interest and all this stuff. So based on your content and requirement, you can do that. Okay, and the app re-engagement advertisement will be shown on people's profile on Twitter. When people search something on the search results, again it will be shown, and also in the home section. Okay, so there are other platform, okay, which is used to display advertisement from Twitter. So Twitter is basically a platform which also offers API, application protocol interface, to use Twitter's extensions and product and services on the other platform. Okay, so to target people who are outside Twitter network, okay, selecting the extend to Twitter audience platform is a great choice for us. Okay, so that needs to be selected. Okay, so selecting a category of advertisement. Okay, which category of advertisement you are running. Okay, instant messaging application. Okay, basically the instant messenger. Okay, or I can type MESS, or I can type APP, appliances. No, impossible. Okay, so let me try something like WhatsApp. No. So the category, it will be really great if they have given the category with the drop down option where we can choose, but it is a bit difficult. Okay, so we are promoting WhatsApp, so let us try to give the Play Store button or the website https://www.whatsapp.com. Okay, so we can give it a try. So this is the website we are giving. Okay, you need to provide an advertiser domain. Okay, your website. Okay, enter your website address. This URL will be saved for future campaigns. Okay, so what category that I have to choose here? Okay, choose a category that describes your ad. Let me go with the initial statement of mobile application. No, magic, illusion, jewelry making, very restricted categories. Okay, marketing. Okay, anyway, so just chosen a category just because I want to do it. Okay, and your website address, why does it say error? For example, twitter.com is used to make sure your campaign does complete against each other. Okay, so let me try by removing this https and putting only www. Okay, still it throws the error, but it's always better idea to go with https colon double forward slash. Okay, so let's see if it is throwing error. We will just fix it a little later. Okay, creative, obviously. Okay, so tweet that needs to be published. No tweet is matching here for selecting the app re-engagement. Okay, because I don't have a advertisement campaign which is running with app installation or a promotion, so I may not be able to promote that app installation here to, I mean, like the re-engagement too. If there is a tweet that is matching my advertisement goal and the objective, it will be shown. I just need to select and I'll be able to see that. Okay, and finally just click on the next option and see, you'll be having the complete summary, and click on the launch campaign to have your app engagement campaign going live.